My Uncle Wayne is in and out. You know, the street hustling uncle who come take a bath over his sister's house, change clothes, you know, wash up over there, get a nephew some money, let him ride in the car.
He must have read my book or something.
No.
Because we all have it.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because the people who sit and judge us, those of us who actually live through what we all go through, they go through it too.
Yeah.
That's what I find interesting about the culture, because on the outside, when you watch the social media or the interviews, like you have the same uncle.
Everybody have this element in their family.
Yeah.
Everybody got a molester
Everybody
in their
that looks like us.
Every human being have a molester in their family.
Yeah.
They have an abuser in their family. They have an addiction trait in their family. It's in every human being, right?
Yeah.
It's there. So my mother is fighting.
Everybody at home right now is texting their molesting uncle.
So my mother is fighting to keep us from this. But because she's a single mother, and back then there was really no resources to help single mothers. So my mom, when I'm getting out of school, they doing 12-hour shifts at General Motors. So when I'm getting out at 3, my mother is kissing us, literally saying, I got meatloaf on the table, the such and such in there, make sure y'all do this, leave your homework out on the table. So she's giving us instruction. Don't leave out this house, don't open the door. I'm gonna call this such and such, make time. So she's giving us instruction.
Yeah, we're not gonna listen to that.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And so she's going from 3 in the afternoon to 3 at night.
Yeah.
So when my mama coming home, she's doing her due diligence. We better have the homework out because she gonna work us up. Where y'all homework at? She's going to the extent of going to the bathtub to check and see if the soap wet, to see if we took a bath. Get up, boy, and take a bath. Y'all ain't took no bath because of soap. So she's doing all of that to try to instill good morals and good value. But while she gone, Uncle Wayne coming by cooking up dope. She got a sister who's just getting crack, came through what, 81, 82. So now my aunt is addicted to crack. So now my aunt is losing her place. Her and her kids have. My mom's trying to be the backbone to save the family. So she's exposing us to the negative elements of our families by bringing these family members into our homes, allowing them to stay with us, trying to help them. So we picking up on all the negative attributes. When we go spend a night over Aunt B house on the south side, over in the ghetto, we get to stay outside. So we picking up all these negative traits by going to go visit family members, coming back home in the well-to-do areas, mimicking the behavior.
Right.
Culturally. Because this is our culture at the time. So, man, by the time I played the flute in the 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade.
I played the flute in the 8th.
I lost my eye in the 3rd grade. I got my glass eye put in the 6th grade. So up until that point, I was in and out of hospital. So I had a private tutor. So I never really started going to school until the 6th grade, really. So I had 9 eye surgeries. I fell in the washing machine when I was 5. So between those 2 injuries, I really never got to go to school. I was a institutionalized baby. I had a tutor, a private tutor that came. So I was in and out the hospitals. So by the time I get in 6th grade, I'm a burst of energy. I'm a burst of energy.
But also you had been sheltered, so to an extent, so now there's this newfound freedom.
Yeah, there's a newfound freedom. So with this newfound freedom, I remember when Colors came out. I had just got this newfound freedom.
See, we the same age, so everything you're saying, when Colors came out, that was the one movie in the theater in our community where they killed somebody in the theater.
Yep. That's the first time ever. So, man, this was a phenomenon. So I done saw my Uncle Butch. I done saw my Uncle Boosie. I done saw Uncle Wayne. And plus, I done been to Aunt B house to see some of this on television, what I saw in real life. And the thing about children, they can't decipher what's real from television. So when a kid is watching somebody die on TV, they really think that person is dying because of the lack of brain development. It's hard for a kid to turn off TV and say that wasn't real. I don't care what you say.
Right.
So I'm seeing what I'm seeing on television, I'm starting to see in the community. The awareness is now coming because it's being propagated through the television screens. So it's like a veil comes off when I'm out in the community. So now I know what a gangster looks like. So now I'm trying to mimic it based off the culture. So this is just from television. Now here come the music. So now we seeing. Now, and we don't watch Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2, and the favorite character is Too Sweet. A little guy like me that went to learn how to fight in prison. So, man, by the time we're in the 6th grade, we're talking about what we're gonna do when we go to prison. Because now we've developed the concept And with our young and impressionable minds that Uncle Wayne done been to prison, Uncle Curtis done been to prison, so all these men in your family, you spend the night over your friend's house, all these other men done been, so you start thinking this the way. Because now it's being propagated to you as a kid.
But is that what led you on your path?
Hell yeah.
So you were influenced by your surroundings.
Yeah, my surroundings and television. Because when my mother, I'm a kid that grew up watching television raise me, and I'm fascinated by the gangster, the negative stuff, because my uncles and them is exposing me to things. So I'm already impressed by it. So when I see it in real life, man, I'm fascinated by a guy that seems to be like what I see on television, like this. So I'm drawn to it because your mind is young and impressionable, and these are the guys who that you idolize in your homes. So when you spend a night over your friends' houses, you start looking at their uncles and their daddies to see if they got the similar traits. Guess what? They got the similar traits. His dad, oh, your daddy just getting out of jail too? Man, that's my brother.